What's up, Sports Beat fans? I'm your host, Blake Waldron, joined here with Joseph Kallan and Jair Brooks-Davis. The Hofstra wrestling season has just begun, and the team is looking better than ever, so let's get started. A very deep freshman pool here. Guys, who are you most excited about?
I'm most excited about Noah Bila. This guy is standing at 6 feet tall, 285 pounds. That is insane. This kid in high school, he won 2 league titles, all league, all 4 years in high school, and he earned all county honors in his sophomore, junior, and senior year. This kid is definitely going to be someone to look out for.
Well, Blake, I'm actually going to have to go with Joe McGinty. Even though he was here last year, he is still classified as a freshman. He was 4-1, so it's fair to say that he has prior experience before even coming in as a true freshman this year. But last year he won 4 matches, 3 of them by fall and 1 of them by decision. And throughout high school, he was 155 and 23 at Monroe Woodbury High School in Central Valley, New York. He is definitely a guy that you have to look forward to in your future if you're Coach Papadatos.
Now, guys, obviously this Hofstra team works really hard. They placed 8th on the NWCA All-America Scholar list. What do you think that says about this team?
I mean, what doesn't it say about this team? The work ethic that these guys are putting in is absolutely incredible. It shows that not only are they dedicated on the mat and improving their craft, but they're also focused in the classroom. And these guys are getting really good grades, and it shows. And I really think that the coach has a large influence on how these guys are performing off the mat.
Well, for me, it shows that Coach Papadatos wants his players not only to be successful on the mat, but he wants them to be successful off the mat. It's more than just what you do on the mat, but how will you fare when you graduate from Hofstra University? How will you fare when you graduate as a Division I athlete? I think that it shows true character by the Hofstra Pride men's wrestling team.
One of those guys getting closer to graduation is junior Dalton Rider, one of the strongest wrestlers on this team at 125 pounds. Do you guys think he has what it takes to finish first in the EIWA this year?
Oh, by far. There's no question about it. This kid went 5-2 overall as a starter. He went 3-0 in the dual meets and 2-0 against EIWA opponents. Big things come in small packages. I see a lot of uprise for this kid.
45-22 throughout his Hofstra career, and he has been to the EIWA championships several times throughout his career as a member of the Pride. I say, Blake, that he needs to come out with a chip on his shoulder, and he's more than capable of being number 1.
We already have the Journeyman Collegiate Classic under our belts. Who were you guys most impressed by in that tournament?
I'm going to have to go with the sophomore Justin Hoyle. This kid won the 141D pool. Hoyle had major wins over VMI's Frederick Junko, Sacred Heart's Luke Sherry, and in the championship match, Hoyle had an extremely impressive third period. He overcame a deficit. He had 3 points in that third quarter. He won by a 6-5 decision. I see a lot of promise in this kid.
I'm actually going to have to agree with Joseph on this one, Blake. You can't argue against a guy who finished in first place, but also he opened the action with a 16-4 major decision win over VMI's Frederick Junko before pinning Sacred Heart's Luke Sherry at 2 minutes and 16 seconds of the match in his top group, and then he went on to finish in first place. Justin Hoyle, he has impressed me by far.
Hoyle, no doubt, proud to be an impact player for the Pride this year. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this segment. I want to thank my panelists, Joseph Kallan and Jair Brooks-Davis, for joining me. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hofstra SB and subscribe to our YouTube channel to see our latest episodes. I'm Blake Waldron. Have a great night.